clock ticks loud, shadows stretch tall, a room so empty it swallows it all. Dust on the floor, no footsteps remain. Echoes of laughter now swallowed by pain. Shadows on the wall, they never leave. They haunt my nights, they steal my peace. I scream for light, but they don't care. Shadows on the wall, they're always there. A photo cracked, edges worn thin, a ghost of a memory where we begin. Rain on the glass, cold to the skin. I try to forget, but it pulls me back in. And the whispers, they crawl through the cracks in my mind. Shadows on the wall, they never leave. They haunt my nights, they steal my peace. I scream for light, but they don't care. Shadows on the wall, they're always there. And the whispers, they crawl through the cracks in my mind. Shadows on the wall, they never leave. They haunt my nights, they steal my peace. I scream for light, but they don't care. Shadows on the wall, they're always there.
Street lights flicker, they die so slow. Echoes whisper, where do you go? The ground feels heavy under my feet. Every step a rhythm incomplete. Shadows in the rain, they call my name. Running circles round my shame. Shadows in the rain, they hide my face. Lost somewhere in time. grave. The world is quiet, nothing to say. I see your ghost in every pane, reflections twisting in my brain. Is it real or just a game? Does it matter all the same? Shadows in the rain, they call my name, running circles round my shame. Shadows in the rain, they hide my face, lost somewhere in time and space. Wanna scream but the sound won't come. Wanna run but my legs feel numb. Everything feels like a lie, even the rain, even the sky. Even the sky. Shadows in the rain, they call my name, running circles round my shame. Shadows in the rain, they hide my face, lost somewhere in time and space. Fingers trace the cracks in the plaster, dusty lines where time runs faster. Shadows stretch long across the room. Empty space hums with quiet gloom. Shadows on the wall, they don't answer when I call. They just stay. They just Rain taps soft against the glass. Moments slip, they never last. Whispers hang where voices fade. Memories sharp like a rusted blade. Where did you go? Where did you go?
Flickering lights in the hallway, a clock that ticks but doesn't tell. Shadows stretch across the doorway. What's left of heaven? What's left of hell? Shadows on the wall don't answer when I call. They know me better than I do. Shadows on the wall rise and fall, but they won't leave me too. Broken glass on the kitchen floor, a whisper caught in the midnight air. Something's breathing behind the door, but when I look, there's nothing there. The silence screams louder tonight. Every
a story I can't unpack. Breathing heavy like the wind's gone still. What's the truth? What's real? What's the thrill? Shadows on the wall, they're creeping closer. Every thought's awake, can't push it over. Who am I to fight? Who am I to fall? Just shadows on the wall. Shadows on the Shadows on the wall, they're creeping closer. Every thought's awake, can't push it over. Who am I to fight? Who am I to fall? Just shadows on the wall. Shadows on the wall.
Shadows stretch long across the floor. Empty bottles lean by the door. What's it all for? What's it all for? Clock ticks loud like a heartbeat, a rhythm I can't meet. Shadows on the wall, they rise, they fall. I can't outrun them all. Shadows on the wall, they whisper, they call, they watch me crawl. A cigarette burns to the filtered edge. The ash falls like snow on the window ledge. Promises come into the wood, but they're fading like I knew Dust on the floor, long forgotten days. Echoes whisper, lost in a haze. Every step feels heavy, too heavy to take. Shadows on the wall, shadows on the wall. They don't move, they don't fall. They're watching, are they calling? Streetlights flicker like a heartbeat gone. The night's so quiet, it's a broken song. Where do I go when the map's all wrong? I reach for the stars, but the scars too far. Shadows on the wall, shadows on the wall. They don't move, they don't fall. They're watching, are they calling? The moon's a liar, it hides the truth. Winds howl but tell no proof. This road bends but never ends. Shadows on the wall, shadows on the wall. They don't move, they don't fall. Are they watching? Are they calling? Shadows stretch long across the floor. The clock don't tick right no more. Silence heavy like a loaded gun. The air tastes bitter like a goodbye. footsteps echo, but no one's near. Chasing phantoms built from fear. Shadows on the wall, they rise, they fall. Don't know if they're mine at all. Shadows on the wall. Shadows on the shadows on the wall, they rise, they fall. Don't know if they're mine at all. Shadows on the wall. Shadows on the shadows on the wall. Shadows on the wall. Flickering light, a broken bowl, room so cold, no one to hold. Shadows dance, shadows crawl. Shadows on the wall, they know my name. They whisper softly, play their game. Shadows on the wall, they never leave. They breathe my fears, The clock won't stop. It stares at me, hands spinning slow, a cruel melody, shadows creeping, they never sleep. Shadows of the fire dancing in my mind, burning through the wire, leaving me blind. Shadows of the fire never let me go. I hear whispers, they crawl through the air, promises broken, heavy to bear. The night's a mirror, it doesn't care. Smoke